So a question a lot of people have is, can we really trust the Bible? You know, maybe we read the Bible, maybe we've been brought up in a Christian family, or we're going to church, but it's a deep and important question to ask, can it be trusted? And I think it's a question we all need to settle for ourselves, regardless of how long we've been following Jesus and maybe exploring faith. And I've studied theology, I've been studying this question for a long time, and as part of my work, meeting people who have all kinds of questions about the Bible. And it's been my experience that as you look into this, the more you study the text of the scriptures, the clearer it becomes that this is an incredible document, even just on historical terms. So we're talking about the Bible, we're talking about 66 books, written, of course, the Old Testament and the New Testament over a period of 1,500 years on 3 continents by more than 40 authors. And what that tells you is this isn't just some blob, an idea by one person imposed on the world. This is inspired writing over a long period of time to and about all sorts of different kinds of people, different socio-economic backgrounds, men and women, people's different life experiences. And that gives the Bible real credibility. And then if we ask kind of historical questions, can the texts themselves be trusted? 30 years ago, lots of skeptical people would say, really, no. You know, the texts are kind of legends made up years after the events that they say they're recording. You can't really say that anymore. The manuscript discoveries that have been made in the last few years are earlier and earlier, pointing to an earlier and earlier date of composition of the New Testament. And what that means is when we're looking at the Gospels, it means that we can trust that what they say actually records what really happened. We have something incredibly precious, contemporary, historical, evidenced explanations of the life of Jesus. So if you're kind of worried about whether the Bible can be trusted, the evidence really supports that it can. And that's not just textual evidence. We can also look at sources from outside the Bible, whether that's historians, Roman historians like Tacitus or Pliny, or a Jewish historian like Josephus, and many, many others who describe the person of Jesus and central events around Christ's life and really corroborate what the gospel writers are saying. So whether it's looking at inscriptions which back up details of names in the text, or whether it's looking at outside sources, all of this adds up to show us that the text of the Bible can really be trusted. So next time you pick up your Bible and do a Bible study, you can have confidence that what you're holding in your hand is historically accurate. It's been really, really carefully preserved, and it's backed up by sources outside of the Bible.